So hello everyone, welcome back to our RoboFriends app, and in today's video we are going to deploy our RoboFriends app over some hosting platforms so we can grab our RoboFriends app anywhere throughout the world. So with that we would be going with the official website of our Create React app, and over here we have the documentation, so we would be going with this one. And as we scroll down over here we have the deployment section, so we can just simply click on this one, and we have a bunch of options over here, but we would be going with GitHub pages. So they have certain instructions over here in order to deploy our RoboFriends app. But before we move forward, I would like to let you know what is GitHub. So like for some of you, you might already be aware of what is GitHub and you may be using that. But for some of you, you may not be aware of what is GitHub. So GitHub is a kind of developers platform where you can just simply like write, store, or manage your code, or you can also share your code. And in the same sense, someone else can share their code, and you can also work on their code base as well in order to make some changes, manage those code, and make it much better from the previous one. So that's a very good thing that comes with GitHub, and that also improves your coding skills. So that is a very good platform. And with GitHub, we have something called Git. That is a version control tool that is being used in order to, like, whenever we are working with GitHub, we need some basic commands in order to make some changes or in order to push those changes that is being done in our code in a GitHub account. So we are going to use this Git in order to deploy our code and in order to write some basic commands so that our code is being deployed in our GitHub account. So don't get confused with Git and GitHub. It's a very simple and basic things, and we would only be needing some basic commands. But right now we are just working on deployment. And like if you do have some more issues with Git and GitHub, don't worry. I would be making some basic videos on Git and GitHub and how does it work. But right now we are going to deploy our RoboFriends app. So for that, like we would be using this documentation. And over here, they are saying that we need to copy this code. That is the home page. So let us just simply copy this one. And we can go back to our package.json. And over here, we need to erase this my username. And over here, you need to add your username. So in this, I would be adding mine. And in your case, you can go with yours. And then after we have our application name, that is our RoboFriends. So we can just simply replace this my app with RoboFriends. Now we can save this one. And I would like to show you one thing, like in this case, yeah. So in this case, this is my username and this is my application name. So just make sure like whatever your application name is being written over here, it should be same in our package.json. Now with that, let us navigate back to their documentation, and they are saying that we need to run this command, that is npm install GitHub pages. So we can open up the terminal and we can run this command. So in my case, it's already being installed. So you can just simply install this. This would just simply take few seconds in order to install. And now we can navigate back once again to their documentation, and they're saying that we need to copy these two lines of code. So we can just simply get copied these two lines of code, and we are going to paste this over here. That is this one, scripts. So we can just simply paste this over here. We can remove this one. We also don't need this one, and we can just simply save this one. Now let us get back to their documentation, and they are saying at last we need to run this command, that is npm run deploy. So we can just simply open up the terminal and we can run this command npm run deploy. So what this would be doing, like this would be creating a kind of build version of our React app, that is in this case our RoboFriends app, and we would be getting a folder that is built over here. So that is being used in order to like whenever we are working with production level, we would be going with that build version of our React app. We won't be using this entire React app or like application. So as you can see, like we have build version ready over here, and in this, like they just simply optimize our code very much. I don't know like what they are doing, but yeah, this is a very good thing that comes with React. And it would just simply take 2 minutes in order to deploy our code over the GitHub. So we can just simply wait for the next 1 to 2 minutes. So now our RoboFriends is being deployed in our GitHub pages, so we can navigate to our RoboFriends app, and over here we would be navigating to the settings, and in the settings sections we have the pages option, so we would be going with this one. And over here, like in your case, it might be set to some different branches. Just make sure that click on this GitHub pages and it should be on this one, and you can just simply save this one. So in my case, it's already in the GitHub pages, and we have all, I mean, I have already deployed this RoboFriends app. So when you would be just simply saving this one, it would just take 2 to 3 minutes, and your RoboFriends app would be live over here. You can just simply open up this from here. So as you can see, like we are having our RoboFriends over here. So it would just simply taking time in order to render the heading styles. So let us reload this once again. So yeah, that's a very good thing. We are having our RoboFriends live over here. So that was all about our RoboFriends app, and I hope you find this video helpful.